Hi there, just a short video today about a news article that's just crossed my desk this very moment. I'll post a link to the article where you can read more down in the comment section below the video. It's a news article that comes from Paris, and it's about a new compound in pesticides that's replacing another that's already been banned for its harmful effects. But this new compound poses a new threat to humans and wildlife by reacting with the stable forms of mercury that you find in natural water, producing a new toxic chemical which accumulates in fish and is extra harmful as far as humans are concerned. But more about that in a moment. The compound that I'm talking about is a compound by the name of methyl iodide. And methyl iodide has been registered as a fumigant in several countries. In other words, it's the carrier chemical that carries the pesticides into the crops that the farmers are spraying. And methyl iodide replaces another compound by the name of methyl bromide. Now, methyl bromide has been phased out under the Montreal Protocol because methyl bromide is harmful to the Earth's ozone layer. A new study by a team of scientists from universities in the USA and China has been published in the journal Nature Communications. During this latest study, researchers probed the behavior of this new compound, methyl iodide, and came up with the following results in their research. First up, compared to methyl bromide, methyl iodide has a longer half-life. In other words, it takes way longer to break down in swell, which means that the chances of it landing in groundwater or in streams and rivers by runoff is incredibly high. Secondly, most natural water sources on the planet have a degree of mercury contamination, but this mercury is a more stable form of mercury. In other words, it's not so readily absorbed into the human system, into animals and such like. The kicker here is that with methyl iodide, what happens is the methyl iodide reacts to the mercury that's in the water system. At the same time, the catalyst for this reaction between methyl iodide and the mercury is sunlight. So all you need is methyl iodide leaking into a water system, that water system happening to be exposed to sunlight. I mean, how difficult is that in rivers, lakes, dams and the ocean? So what happens to methyl iodide when it reacts with mercury in these natural water systems? It produces a new compound by the name of methyl mercury. Now, methyl mercury is known as the most dangerous, toxic / lethal form of mercury that you can get. It damages both the brain and the immune system, and it accumulates in fish. So what we have is fish in the ocean getting contaminated by methyl mercury, and that contamination builds up within the flesh of the fish and then passes to humans either by way of dinner at home or down into a local sushi restaurant. The conclusion from the scientists is that a more comprehensive risk assessment for methyl iodide is needed before it gets applied as a fumigant in general commercial practice. However, the United States Environmental Protection Agency has already approved methyl iodide way back in 2008. It was pushed through quickly, so which means that it's already approved, it's already got all its paperwork in order for rollout across the country. So what this means is that once again our pesticide companies, lobby groups have succeeded in Congress, succeeded with all the departments that they needed to be able to smooth over, to be able to get this lethal compound approved and commercially sold across the country. And what's more, the approval of methyl iodide has also been registered in many other countries as well, amongst them Japan and New Zealand. That's my take on this, and it's important for all of us to have the information at our disposal so that we know what is happening, so that when we do make choices within our supermarket chains, choosing the type of foods that we're wanting to eat, that we look at the most healthy organic options as possible, and looking at the methyl mercury contamination within the fish supply once again boils down to the fact that if you're wanting to stay as healthy as you absolutely can, a whole food plant-based nutrition is most definitely the way to go. Please share this video amongst your friends, and remember to click the like button down below, and remember to also click on that subscribe button down below as well, and subscribe to my channel. That way you can be kept up to date on new videos as I post them on a week-to-week basis. See you next time. Cheers.